if we take an example, suppose a company has some monolithic systems. They've already invested money in them. They've built them out. Let's say maybe for the sake of bringing out more angles to this topic, imagine case where a company has two monolithic systems. One of them is a simpler kind of a system, which is useful although not critical.
Okay.
And the second system is, let's say, it's fairly complex, medium to high complexity, plus it gets used a lot more by the business. So we could think of it as lying on the critical path.
Okay.
In other words, if something happens to that, there is business impact, right?
Okay.
So if a company has, and then I'm taking this example because there are companies that have several systems, right? They run
Right.
several. It's a fairly common thing. So now that we have kind of settled on the answer of it's only a matter of time before you begin to, or before you are compelled to consider microservices, which one would they choose to transform first from monolithic to microservices?
I think they should choose to, migrate the complex or medium to complex kind of monolith that you mentioned, which is on the critical part. The reason being, I mean, again, I'm taking it from your definition of the first service, which is simplistic versus non-critical thing, right? So when you said simplistic, I'm assuming it has a defined boundary of functionality that it's providing already, which is very close to the definition of a microservice already, right? Just the maybe the deployment methodology is different, but it's already providing a simplistic or defined functionality with a boundary of what it can do,
The scope
on
is
what it can do, on
smaller.
the scope it what it can do, correct? Whereas the complex one is already doing a lot of things, and it's also on the critical path for you, and you maybe want to learn on the microservices thing to deliver value faster for you, basically.
Okay, so complexity and criticality sounds like a good combination to start
Yeah,
looking at.
basically make your life easy, right? Break down all the complexities in your life.
Look at wherever there is this combination of complexity and criticality is probably a good place to consider examining further.